Rams.
Cade York to kick off.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from Southern California. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Derek Hall. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing now on 3rd and long, and that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
This returnable from inside is on 40. And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. To throw right away, here's Milroe. Open man is Tommy Malott. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Pass caught by Malott. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down. Throwing again, it's Milroe. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. To throw again is Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Milroe going to throw it again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First carry here for Kyren Williams. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Byron Murphy there on the stop. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. A gain there of 11. Good for a Rams first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not...
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Williams gets it on the draw. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
40-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now Milroe on first down. Open man, that's Malak. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. On first down, it's Milroe. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down. Again, it's Milroe. Throw left side, finds Dell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal. After this, they'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Milroe. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. The Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. So they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19, Tiger, 19.
He'll drop to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, L.A.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Let's go.
He's got his man, Davante Adams. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
First down, it is Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Rams are on top. It's now 10-7.
Seahawks 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Drop 50, drop 50. 60 broadcast, 60.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks first down.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nathan Landman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Rams take over.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And he's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, L.A. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Putting the tight end in motion. On first and 10, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Got it. Gravity Lion.
Dell, the motion man.
Ready.
On second down, Milroe. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
60 Vikings, 60 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Third and 2, now Milroe. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up
defensive decision here on 4th down. It just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And he will score! Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Seahawks are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Derek Hall. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of this first half.
At the 13-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
The Rams punting unit coming out as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here. Able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. On the run to the right. Taking off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
38-yard line.
Pass caught by Malott. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Seattle.
Milroe. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly. And
that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen. And the Rams are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the go. Go.
They'll go play action with Milroe. He's going to look downfield once again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Will be a little short of that first down. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. Here's third down and a few inches. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. 17 yards, the gain there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Play action, it's Milroe. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
Ready? Crack all 80.
And he's in. Hami Mawat, touchdown Seattle.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. What a time for a pick-6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick-6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick-6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but If they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 on the Seahawks.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. He'll look to throw. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Byron Murphy in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. He'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 70 Rangers, ready.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 34-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins.
Pass the 6, go.
On 1st down, looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Big play coming up. This is third down. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. Dell, the motion man. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Moving outside, and he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Braden Fisk in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
Ready, cut 19, cut 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready. Like Dragons, 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Braden Fisk. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Now the return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
19 Lions. 70, 60 Bobcats. 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That finds Nacua downfield, complete. And he will score. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Ready up.
Here's first and 10.
Set up. 70, 65.
Back to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. You see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 range, 70, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
We are set for 4th and long. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
60 by 6, 60. Let's go now.
Milroe will look to run it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the 1st down and a gain of 12.
1st down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 11 yards the gain. He does it himself and picks up a 1st down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now, Milroe, this is a designed run. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Dell, the motion man.
Gotta be lying. Let go.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. And this is gonna be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
42, Rams 20.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take sliding. Wait, take. He'll take the snap and go down to a knee. Second and 11. So it's a win here for the Seahawks.